I've arrested a 24-year-old in the state of Georgia for having a miscarriage.
Except they literally didn't, though, and it's not right to lie to an entire generation about this just to push a political agenda. If you were to just blindly listen to any of the thousands of videos going viral about this woman's story, or stumble upon her and her family's GoFundMe page describing a 24-year-old woman who suffered a miscarriage, which led to a series of unfortunate events, you would, of course, be led to believe that a beautiful, healthy 24-year-old naturally suffered a miscarriage and therefore, as a direct result of that, was arrested by evil totalitarian authorities in the state of Georgia for a natural bodily process, which, for the record, would be insane. But that's not actually what happened in this particular case. On March 21st, just a couple of days ago, a young woman by the name of Selena Scott did suffer a miscarriage. We don't know what caused that miscarriage at 19 weeks pregnant, tragically. And for the record, this is what your baby looks like in utero at week 19, almost exactly halfway through your pregnancy. Not a clump of cells, not an unrecognizable heap of fetal tissue, but a baby that has developed unique fingerprints on their fingers and toes, is learning how to smell, taste, hear, see, and touch, and independently move their limbs, and can hear your heartbeat and the sound of your voice. So tragically, Selena experiences a horrifying miscarriage, resulting in the death of her beautiful baby. But instead of calling 911 for emergency medical attention, instead of going to an emergency room, instead of seeking out the counsel of a friend or family member, Selena decided to throw away the body of her now born baby, even if it is deceased, in a community dumpster. Which, maybe it's the pregnancy hormones, but I genuinely cannot imagine doing should the tragic circumstance of my daughter passing away come to fruition. A witness told the police that Selena had actually put her baby inside of a plastic bag and then put the bag in a community dumpster outside of her home. At which point, police officers, upon being called to the scene, found the baby's body in the trash. And also, just as a total aside, I am so pissed off at how the media is continuing to call this a dead fetus. Put the fetus, dead fetus. Fetus literally is just Latin for small person, but it's so unbelievably dehumanizing to say dead fetus to a fully formed baby's body, deceased body, that you have casually thrown in the dumpster. When they found the baby's body, they hadn't filed any charges against Selena, but the next day, upon further investigation, almost immediately, charges were filed against her with two specific counts. One, concealing the death of another person, not alerting the authorities that somebody had died, and two, one count of throwing away or abandoning a dead body, which is, in fact, illegal. You can't just throw a person's deceased body into a community dumpster.